Get the bib on. I ran out of creamer. I'm gonna make a brown sugar shaken espresso. I've been loving that from Starbucks. I just cannot replicate it at home no matter what I do. A little discouraging, but anyways, in a bit of cinnamon, just a touch. Stir it up a little bit. Love this part of the latte. Good morning, what is up? It's Sabrina here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today, we're gonna be doing a reset productive vlog. I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I literally reset my house, my life. We just got back from a trip. We had a random spur of the moment trip. We just hopped in the car the next morning and went on a 3-day camping trip. We drove like 7 hours to get there. We had a lot of fun, but we did come back with just a pile of mess. I need to really get back into working out and eating well. You guys don't know I'm a 23-year-old stay-at-home mom of 2 kids and I create stay-at-home mom content. Is my camera lens blurry? I feel like it is. Kind of cleaned up the lens a little bit. Hopefully it's better. I have 2 kids. I have a baby and a toddler, and so life can get a little bit crazy with these little ones. For those of you who are new here, I do vlogs that are like stay-at-home mom related, but it's more so just my experience as a mom, not so much my kids and their lives. So I don't really show my kids. I don't talk extensively about them and their details and stuff. But if you're interested in just a stay-at-home mom's experience and I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm going through, that's what my channel is about. And I just have fun filming my life and just random little moments in the day. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's definitely not great. Okay. I want to eat breakfast, finish my coffee, and then hit the gym right away, trying to get that out of the way as soon as possible. Okay guys, I totally forgot my bacon and it burned to actual crisp. What was I gonna say? Oh. No, I don't remember what I was gonna say. This happens all the time. It's so bad. I turn on the camera and I can't remember anything. I normally clean the kitchen and get the house clean before I go. But like I said, we're already running late today, so I just want to get in the car and go to the gym. I'll come back and do all the things I need to do. But I do need to start some laundry loads because we have a lot of those on the way. Lots of clothes that we have to go through. Are these clean? Maybe the mustiest thing I've done. Honestly, it's not. They're not perfectly clean, but they're not really, they don't smell bad. I don't know if it's just me. I don't really sweat a ton, so my feet don't usually get like really gross and sweaty. Anyways, you didn't see anything. You guys didn't see that. Ignore me. Ignore that. Start it up. Ooh. There we go. I'm gonna get my shoes on for the gym. Take it out of your mouth. I was doing laundry and I hear the front door open and close and I come out here and just my toddler's chilling and I'm like, where's the baby? And she's like, oh, outside. I open the door and she just literally let him outside and closed the door on him. So he's sitting out there in like 30-degree weather. Yeah, life with toddlers, life with kids. Literally every single time I have to leave this house, this kid knows that and decides to poop. Hey, what did I say? Take that out of your mouth. Chaos! Chaos. Good job. Yes. Hey, your turn. So we just got back from the gym. Lunch is currently in the works. I am making a cottage cheese egg wrap with tuna inside. It is currently 12 o'clock, so it's really late in the day. I feel like I'm gonna get my son to bed really soon here because he is just really grumpy and whiny. This house just seriously needs a reset. I don't know if you guys can see, but like I never let my kitchen sit like this. I really feel like my brain cannot function. I am not the kind of person that lets mess build up and then cleans it all at once. Really make a point of staying on top of cleaning all the time. Just the circumstances of traveling and just coming back really late last night. That's what the egg cottage cheese wrap thing looks like. Basically, I just toasted it in the oven. It's hopefully gonna be good. I just made the tuna here. I ran out of dill pickles, which is not ideal because I feel like dill pickles are really strong flavor and they cover up that tuna taste. I did put some cucumbers in there, so we'll see. I need to really go to Costco and stock up on stuff. My son is asleep and I just feel like every time I have at least one kid down, preferably both, but at least one kid down, I'm able to just lock in and get stuff done without having to worry about like diffusing fights or watching what they're doing or like meeting their needs, whatever. Just ate my lunch and I did the math, you guys. I had 55 grams of protein. I'm actually really impressed with that. For breakfast, I had 38. I'm already at 93 grams of protein for the day, and I haven't even had my protein shake that I have in the afternoon, which is around 45 grams of protein. And then dinner, planning to have some chicken breast, and then my bedtime snack is always a little yogurt cup, and that's 15 grams of protein. If you are a mom and you're like watching this and you're wondering, why is this girl yapping about protein constantly? Whether you are in fitness or not, which by the way, you should be. You should always be living an active, healthy life. Whether you are into the whole weightlifting thing or not, you should still care about how much protein you're getting in and how much you're moving your body. What is going on in my dryer right now? Women focused on protein and whole foods and really healthy meals, not snacking a ton, staying away from processed sugary things. I really think that we would all feel a lot better and able to be mothers to our children in a lot of a better capacity. What am I saying? I've just noticed in myself that I just feel better. I have way more energy. I'm not trying to get my protein from mostly like snacks and protein powders and things like that. Like, I'm trying to get it from real whole food. I am yapping about it a ton, and so if you're not into that, I'm sorry, but it's a big part of my life. I feel like my life now is cleaning, diapers, and protein. But if you are a mom of young kids like I am, you might be like, this is so overwhelming. And what I noticed is that it's just in the beginning of trying to learn and understand your body and fitness and health that it's really overwhelming. And especially if you have young kids like I do, it can be overwhelming. Like, it's a lot of information overload. It's a lot of contradicting information online. Like, I really had to dig and do my research. It took a lot of time, and I still am not fully there. But I will say this, if you just stick with it, just dive into it, really stick with it, endure the beginning phases where it feels like all you're doing is just counting calories and doing research. You're just like losing your mind over it. Just stick with it, because eventually it becomes more natural. Eventually it will just be second nature. You'll just like subconsciously reach for the right portion. Now I don't even think about things as much anymore. I just like already kind of know what's good and what's not, and how much and how little. I know how my body works, how it responds to certain foods. I know what workouts really make me feel good. I know a lot more than I did when I started. So I know it's overwhelming and it seems like there's no time in your schedule, but I promise you, if you put in the effort and you discipline yourself and you make fitness and health a central part of your life, everything else will fall into place. Obviously, health is not the most important thing in the world, but it is a massive thing that affects everything else, because if you don't feel good, you're just not going to be as good of a mother. You're not going to be as good of a wife. You're not going to have the energy to do what the Lord has for you in your life. And so I ain't trying to spiritualize this. I used to feel really dizzy, weak, nauseous. I was always hungry. I had no appetite. I didn't feel good. I didn't sleep good. And then slowly, once I started to just work on my fitness goals, like moving my body way more, weightlifting way more, and eating way better, and just eating intuitively and learning what my body needs and what it doesn't need and what it responds to, and then also how I can get better sleep and what, supplements can help me with that, and vitamins. I become a much more well-rounded mother, and I no longer deal with a lot of things that I used to have to deal with, because I have these areas of my life in order. A lot of times we're thinking like, I just want to pour into my kids. I don't have time for myself. But if you make intentional time to feed yourself good food and to have your kids work around you with your fitness schedule, if you can get childcare or like do it in the morning or do it in the evening or whatever, your kids will benefit in the long run from it, because you want to establish these goals and these habits in your youth. That way you will not suffer for it later in life. And if you are older, there is no better day to start than now with your health and your fitness and just taking everything way more seriously. That is just my little bit of encouragement for the day, is to really focus on your health and find ways to implement that into your life. It is going to be overwhelming in the beginning. It is going to be a lot of time and maybe even a little stressful, but do not throw in the towel. Continue on, and eventually it will become like a breeze to you. It becomes a new lifestyle to you. You don't think twice about food. Coming from someone who used to be like literally addicted to sugar, I'm not like a restricting person. Like, I don't restrict myself from sugar or like chips or like whatever, but I just no longer crave it. Like, I know it's not going to fill me up. I know I'm not going to feel good, so therefore it's not worth the taste. Slowly I've just adopted this new way of thinking about food and reaching for certain food, not restricting myself, but I'm also just like, that's not worth the calories. It's not worth the way it's going to make me feel. It's just not worth it. It doesn't even taste as good anymore. Once you've had real whole good food consistently and you've cut out that processed garbage, you no longer even want that processed stuff. So anyways, I still have treats here and there. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't. I still go to Starbucks every now and then, okay? And I still have my latte every single morning. But But I will say I've just noticed that my taste buds have changed, and anyways, nobody cares. But that's just my little spiel for the day, okay? If you're a mom, take care of yourself. Ask your husband to help you in this journey to get yourself to learn about nutrition, learn about moving your body so that you can be a better mother for your kids. And like I said, stick with it and it will get easier. I am getting a protein shake ready to go. I'm just going to blend it up. My son just woke up from his nap and they are both eating snacks, and then we're gonna go hit Costco. It's currently 2:50 p.m. and honestly, Costco is the last place I want to go to right now. Just know the traffic on the way back is gonna be insane. I'm gonna be hungry and tired and not in the mood to cook dinner. I also know that it needs to be done. Normally I go for a bunch of different ingredients in my protein shakes if you guys are familiar with my vlogs, but this time I'm gonna keep it very simple. We're just gonna do banana, milk, and extra protein powder than I normally do. We're just gonna add extra protein even though I'm already hitting more, even though I'm already hitting, no, I can't talk. Even though I'm hitting more than, okay, whatever. What I'm trying to say is even though I'm getting more protein than my goal was originally, I'm gonna keep going with this trend. Yeah, put a lot of protein powder and now it tastes very cowish. Where in the world did this come from? Oh, an old Champion sweater. This is really my uncle. I don't even know how he ended up with it. I think he left it here. Anyways, it's from when Champion wasn't expensive and cool, like before the whole Kardashian sponsorship and then like blew up and everything. This is like originally from Walmart. Like this is when Walmart carried Champion. Doc Martens. That looks really funny, but you know what? It is what it is. I don't really care. So let's go. I just brought a couple of little fruit pouches, which I don't love to give these to my kids anymore because they're really high in sugar. This thing is probably touching my microphone. Despite my desire to just stay home and do nothing. Not do nothing, but like just stay home and like take care of my house without having to go anywhere. We're gonna go and get some groceries. We're going to set ourselves up for a good, nutritious week of eating, and that begins with getting good groceries, okay? I have some meals I have in mind for the week, so that's done. Might stop at my husband where he's working. Actually, funny thing, my husband is working at my uncle's house, the same one whose sweater I am currently wearing. Might stop over there and see how he's doing. Yeah, can't really have a reset day unless you stock up the fridge with some good groceries, so kind of has to happen. And at least the sun is out, weather is nice. I got a bunch of stuff from Costco. We just like really stocked up. Got a lot of protein and different stuff going on here. So I also got some canned tuna that I put in the garage. I'm gonna start on dinner right now. I decided to just do some like rice, cube chicken, and some sweet potatoes and kind of just make some bowls. Good morning, everyone. It is the next day. I decided to continue this vlog because I have some more productive things in mind to show you guys and do with y'all. I thought for the sake of this reset, we would truly do a reset, which doesn't just happen in a day, it happens over time. Right now, what I'm gonna do is do a home workout. Childcare at my gym is closed today and tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve today, New Year's Day tomorrow. So I can't get a workout in at the gym, but luckily I already did legs yesterday. So we're doing arms, which I can do here at home. I just have these 8-pounders, which are like perfect for what I need. Sometimes you just gotta do things at home when you can't make it to the gym or if you don't have a gym membership. I normally lift 12 pounds for dumbbells, so these 8-pounders are really light, but they're perfect for the shoulder presses and stuff. Okay, let's get to the ab workouts. All right guys, so I am getting ready to jump in the shower and just wash my hair, put my son down. And I think I'm just gonna have my toddler chill in the bathroom with me. I've done that a few times. Like I've just showered with her right there and she's totally fine. She's old enough that she just like reads her books or stuff and she talks to me and she's right there so I can watch her. Anyways, hair wash day is a major component of resetting for me because not only do I really love hair wash day, but I feel like with clean hair, I can just like tackle the week. Everything is like reset back to normal. So anyways, we're gonna do that right now. But before I jump in the shower, I wanted to show you guys a silk pillowcase from ProMed. This is the mulberry silk pillowcase that they sent me. I'm not sponsored by them, but they did send this to me to try out and mention if I liked it. If you guys don't know, I recently highlighted my head. I did like a full highlight in my hair. It is a lot more damaged than it used to be. So I really want to make sure that I take care of my hair and I give it the moisture it needs and I'm not causing breakage. So this is a California King pillowcase. It's a little big for my pillow. I'm almost wondering if I even have a California King pillow. That's what I told them. Maybe it's just a King pillow and I got like too big of one. This is a champagne color and basically some of the benefits to silk pillowcases. It causes less friction so that way your hair is not as damaged. It doesn't break, it doesn't get frizzy. And I can already tell you guys, like I move a lot in my sleep. Now with this pillowcase, every single time I move my head, I just feel like my hair just slips so fast and easy on it. It doesn't create friction. It doesn't like rub and cause breakage. So I actually really love it. This is real silk from ProMed. If you guys are looking for a good quality pillowcase, something that you can protect your hair with and just have a better night's sleep in, definitely check them out. They have a couple of different benefits. One of them is obviously it helps with your hair health, but it also helps with your acne and aging delayer. Apparently like helps with your wrinkles and everything because again, it's just so slippery in the fabric and it doesn't like cause friction. Hair is like the main benefit that I'm excited for because I really do want to take care of my hair and I feel like this is going to help me do that better. It also comes with a little mesh bag that you can wash this pillowcase in. Love the way this feels. I'm actually excited to go to sleep now because it's so comfortable and my hair just slips on it. Like when I move my hair, it doesn't get like this hot friction breakage. Really quick, let's just talk about what I'm going to use in the shower for this particular hair wash day. The first thing I'm going to do is shampoo. I'm going to use this Kristen S Deep Clean Clarifying Shampoo. I don't use this every single time because this can strip your hair over time. I wash mine about twice a week. So I try to use this only like 2 to 3 times a month. And so we're going to do that, really deep clean our hair. And then right after that, I'm going to go in with my Olaplex number 3. I do not use this often, okay? I use this very, very sparingly because it's just not a product you need to use very often. This is a bond treatment, which is going to help my hair because it's bleached now, so you got to do this every now and then. I actually do this like once a month, so this is going to be the time that I do that. I'm going to do this after I shampoo, even though the directions say to do it before. I like to do it after, just when my hair is super clean. And then the last thing I'm going to do is go in with my Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Repair Conditioner. I like to use this when I do clarifying shampoos because it's a very, very deep conditioner. Now, you guys, this is literally one of the best hair products I've ever tried. So good. I've literally not gotten results like this from anything else. It's such a moisturizing, amazing. It's just amazing product. So I highly recommend using this. Maybe I'll do like a whole video because I used to be a person that was like sulfate free and silicone free and all the natural hair care stuff for like literally 10 years. Only now am I realizing that these are the products that you need to be using on your hair, and these are the ones that work the best on your hair, especially if you bleach your hair. I'll do a whole video maybe on why I use Pantene because that's like a no-no in the hair care world now. Those are the 3 hair products I'm going to be using in the shower. After the shower, I'll show you the products I use. The first one is this Heritage with Argan Oil Hair Elixir. This is one of my favorite things. It smells amazing. And then I go in with my Eva NYC 10-in-1 Primer Oil. This stuff smells also incredible. And then lastly, I go in with my Redken One United 25 All-in-One Multi-Benefit Treatment. I use 3 different things on my hair after my shower because my hair really needs that moisture right now, especially because I bleached it. Let's just go and jump in the shower and take care of this hair. We just finished our shower. I did all the hair stuff. It feels amazing. I'm just letting it air dry. Always let it air dry. And then I'm gonna try and do some sock curls for tonight because it is New Year's Eve. So I'm like, may as well. My daughter is helping with the dishes and she just does the utensils for me. I'm gonna go ahead and unload the rest of this dishwasher. But I literally love getting showers in the middle of the day. I never used to do this. I used to only ever shower in the evening. But now I kind of like to wash my hair earlier in the day. That way when it's time to go to bed, it's completely dry and I can do something with it. On the days that I shower like this in the middle of the day, I will always shower again at night. So I take 2 showers on my hair wash days because I'm just like a clean freak. I like to be really, really clean all the time, especially if I get in my bed. Honestly, I've never understood people who get into their beds unshowered. Like, how do you do that? Because even if I was home all day with the kids doing nothing, like nothing strenuous or anything, I still shower because you will not catch me getting in my clean sheets dirty, okay? So I don't wash my sheets as often as I probably should, but I never ever get in my bed unshowered, and neither does my husband, and that is just my little spiel. If you are not showering getting in your bed, I'm not judging, but I'm judging. Anyways, I've said my piece on that. But yeah, I'm the person that would take 2 showers a day rather than ever get in my bed unwashed. I feel like this is kind of it for the vlog. I don't really know what else to include in here other than, yeah, I'm just gonna continue tidying up my house, folding laundry. I've already got the groceries. I already made some meals. I'm planning lunch right now. For lunch, I just have some bacon in the oven, so we got that going. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reset vlog with me and just had fun going along with me as I reset my life as a stay-at-home mom and kind of get back into routine, get back into the workouts and everything that goes into that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.